2024 Supreme S220. We have this boat in the Slice scheme with Onyx Black as your hull main, and then your accent stripe is purple metal flake. And obviously that comes with a purple metal flake platform with your black Chromax on the back to top it off. Love the shine on that flake. So as we roll around, nice wraparound windshield with that mirror, and then your tower up top is going to have two Rev 10 wet sound speakers. You have the Solong Bimini and the Roswell rotating board racks with your purple metal flake accents on the tower as well. So one more look, this beautiful exterior, and we'll get a peek of that interior. That mocha and onyx black interior really complements this boat well. Boat's full of ballast, platform, cozy in the water. Let's go ahead and jump on inside of this Supreme S220. 2024 Supreme S220. Starting here on the transom, go through color scheme. We have mocha as your main interior, or main vinyl color, and then onyx black in the hex pattern with your white stitching throughout the boat. So before we go in, you've got your ski pylon here as you walk in, and then looking at our tower, we have the Roswell rotating board racks. Then you have the Solong Bimini, which is definitely a favorite feature of mine. And then you have the black Roswell tower with the purple metal flake accents. And then we have a pair of Rev 10 Wet Sounds tower speakers on the tower. And just while I'm standing here on the back, you've got your nice little storage coolers or storage areas in the back for either shoes or drinks, whatever, drains in the back. So you have that on both sides. We'll take a look in our hatches. Ballast has been optioned everywhere on this boat. So you have your fat sacks in each side, and then you have your motor here in the middle, which will be your PCM 409. So 6 liter, 409 horsepower, standard motor on this thing. And then when you have it closed, it's a nice little warming tray. So, any wet jackets, anything wet that you're going to be putting back on, I would recommend putting them in there so they're not as chilly when you're going back out for your second set. All right. Total ballast on this boat will be about 4,400 pounds. So, all right, getting in, did not touch on the flooring, so we have driftwood as your base layer, so that brown layer underneath, and then black on top. So inside, take a look at all of our seats. So we optioned hinge storing, or hinge seating on this here boat. So underneath everything, let's take a look under OB. Plenty of storage here, 2 batteries. We optioned the removable cooler, and then we have our life jacket packs, throwable, dock lines, and then nice interior wiring with all your amps and all that stuff. Okay, take a look at the starboard side while we're at it. Lift these seats up. Plenty of space in here. All right, now let's get over to the old helm seat. So, good looking helm seat. Mainly that mocha with the white stitching, and then you have that black accent up top, so it's really sharp. Bolster if you need. So then as we get in here, the screen is very familiar. They didn't change much on the screen for 24. So if you're familiar with it at all, same controls throughout. So obviously this is what I kind of call your main screen, ballast, or your surf system, ballast, maps. We do not have that, but we can definitely throw that in and upgrade. Music, presets, and settings. 1.6 hours on the boat. But the music, fun fact, that was actually improved quite a bit. So you used to only have volume control via touching the top right on the screen. Now we have optioned the additional head unit, so you can just twist volume up and down. It is a game changer. And then so with that change, you also have a head unit in the glove compartment. So a lot more control over your audio. So I think that's just gonna make the experience even better. Battery switch change to the glove box as well. So house battery, engine battery, charging relay. So all of that is right here. And then obviously some charging ports here. Yep. All right, enough there. Obviously, love the Supreme S220 Gator step on there. And I didn't touch on it, but you see it. There's cup holders everywhere back here. So 4 cup holders on each side. Driver has 2 cup holders, and we got 2 over here as well. So nice mirror here, standard mirror, phone charger, and then you have your stinger plate adjustments here at the left hand of the steering wheel. And before we leave home, we've got nav lights, accessories, interior lights, bilge blower, and then some accessory switches, should you like to add anything after the fact. And then your horn. Let's see what the bow has to offer. Very deep and spacious bow. You know, I just like how deep you sit. You know, my shoulder blades are almost below the rubber, or almost below the gunnel. So you're very low in the bow, but storage under every single seat. So this used to flip up last year, but it now does not, because they had to use that seat backing for all the amps mounting up there. And the amps mounted to the back of the seat basically give you more space in storage, and you feel safer putting all the stuff into storage. You're not going to hit any amps. So just to give you a peek, storage here, we have our fenders, port side. This will lift up should you want to store an anchor. So nice anchor storage up front. And then same story over here. We have the full cover stowed in the bow. So, and this seat actually does flip up if you'd like to access the heater or the sub or more of your fenders. So we have, I mean, we've got to go through the audio a bit. We have two wet sound speakers up front, and then you have 4 in the cockpit, and then again you have the 2 on the tower, and then you have your sub underneath, which I believe is a 10-inch. If I'm wrong, I'll be corrected. So that's enough for me. Let's go ahead and get you some good running footage of this 2024 Supreme S220.
All right, here's Colin in the S220, fully loaded ballast. Pops right up on plane with that center plate down. It helps a ton. What a sharp boat. Bow stays super low through turns, and watch, the boat just stays so composed going through those waves. There it is, gang, the S220. Super cool setup. Hit us up at In3 Boatworks for more info. Thanks for watching.